Prejudice is likely referred to a negative attitude when it is a hatred or intolerance towards an individual or a group. It is also an idea or opinion that is biased. Discrimination is when you treat someone lower in position based on their gender, race, age, or etc.
Personal experiences have shaped me because when I was in the Philippines, my mom has a small grocery store. So instead of watching cartoon movies or playing with friends over the weekend, I would just stay there and help my mom to sell food. From there, I realized that it is not easy to earn money. You really have to work hard to get it. Also, when we cook food or heat up food, we don't use rice cooker or microwave. Instead, we have to light the fire first and then put it in the pot. It's kind of hard to do it every day because you can't really control the fire, and especially when it's at night and also the wind, but I got used to it. So when I migrated here, everything was way easier and quicker. And at the age of 16, I started working to help my dad pay our bills so I could send money to my mom, and so I don't have to ask for money when I need it. The second factor is my parents. My parents have shaped me because they both came from a different province where they work hard to help their parents and then found a job at Taiwan, and that's where they met each other. They both went back to Philippines to get married, and then my dad came here to give us a better life. So I pretty much grew up with my mom. She taught me how to respect others by saying po and opo. She told me to treat others as I want to be treated. She disciplined me and always gave me a life lesson. My mom and dad aren't that strict to me, although I'm the only girl among my siblings, but my mom always reminds me to think carefully first before I do something that is life-changing. Last factor is community. My community have shaped me because I came from a poor province that has a friendly neighborhood wherein everybody knows everybody and respecting each other. A community wherein people help each other, share lots of things and foods. A chance to have a garden where we can plant ornamental plants and vegetables for our daily needs. A chance to eat fresh fruits, vegetables, and fish from nearby market. I had to commute in a tricycle every time I go to school or go somewhere in general. Compared here, I had to drive or ask someone to drop me off. My mom gives me 50 pesos every day for my transportation to go to school and also for my food, which is equivalent $1 here in US. I didn't try at school when I was there. I didn't have to worry about my grades or project. All I do is have fun and help my mom. But when I came here, it was totally different. Living, especially in evergreen area, is more like a competition at school. So I started focusing more at school. I care about my grades. I work after school, more social media, and less physical activities, which is the opposite life when I was in the Philippines.
That in my personal identity, my mom told me to treat others as I want to be treated, so make an effort to get to know people different than you. We can learn from and value the differences and appreciate something about everyone. I know that we have a freedom of speech in our First Amendment, but we first have to think before we speak. Words can hurt. And there's a quote that I remember when I was in 8th grade: be sure to taste your word before you spit them out. Lastly, be a good role model. The advice that I could give to the incoming class of 2021 are to not give people a chance to let them down and affect their lives. And I hope you guys see things from various perspectives, be unbiased and be objectives, because nobody knows what another person has gone through, as nobody knows what everyone has gone through. Influence others to stop making judgments based on their race, age, gender, orientation, and etc.